making a movie?
Yeah, we are.
YouTube
stuff and just walking around.
That's how we do it in the South.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. You know, it's crazy having to run errands like this in my new daily here. A lot of people say, hey Rob, an H1 Hummer is not exactly a good daily vehicle. I beg to differ. It's kind of a cool ride if you think about it. You got diesel power, you can pull a house off the foundation with this bad boy. And not only that, it's pretty fucking pimp. And something else I like is the space. You have plenty of personal space here. And you're like, why is the console so big in this thing? Well, you gotta think, an H1 Hummer's made to go through almost 3 feet of water just to drive straight through it. So all the drivetrain's raised up in this thing. Kind of cuts down on the hand holding, probably not a good hot date car. I tell you, not as peppy as the Cadillac though. I mean, it's like you're driving a fucking tank everywhere you go. People are constantly looking at this big bright red SUV from hell. And for something that weighs over 5,000 pounds, it actually drives extremely good. We're having to run up to AutoZone today. I had so many fun memories in AutoZone, working in AutoZone when I was a kid in high school. So many fun things. I think I said some of these in some of the VinWiki stories one time. We collected used oil. And something I did, the company that AutoZone corporate used to pick up their used oil, for some reason forgot about our store. And we had this huge ass tank in the back and everybody bring their oil to recycle it. Well, you gotta think about it, they buy that stuff. You know, and it gets made into different oils and greases and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, used oil is a product that people pay for. It's a good little side hustle in AutoZone. And I'm trying to get over and we got Jeff's big fucking head in the way. The manager comes to me and he goes, Rob, we gotta find somebody to get this used oil. He was about to have a shitting hemorrhage. We had oil in buckets around it. This big ass tank was full. So I called this used oil company that I knew from the truck shop that bought our oil. And he goes, well, Rob, who do I make the check out to for it? Me? So they wrote me a check for like $300 for all this used oil. So I just let them keep getting it for about 6 months. So I got paid every month, them picking up our oil, which is a great side hustle before the company that was actually supposed to be getting it actually showed up to get it. Never got in trouble for that either, which is kind of crazy. Keep in mind, I ordered AutoZone when I was 17 years old. It's a cool job, leaning against parts counter, slinging parts. Well, the thing that sucked is because I went to school during the day, that means I worked at night and on the weekends. Well, that's obviously the times you want to go out. And it never failed. Whenever I could talk a girl into a hot date, it was always a damn night I had to work. And I couldn't get nobody to switch with me because nobody wanted to work nights or weekends. So one night, it was actually me and my manager. And I was doing everything in my power to get off. So I could run home, take a shower, meet this girl. I was ready to go. And I asked him, and he wouldn't do it. I mean, literally everything. I remember going to the bathroom and rubbing my ear, just rubbing the shit out of it. It was like bright red. I'm like, bud, my ear hurts. It's like ringing or something. And he goes, oh, you'll be fine. You'll have it a few more hours. Ah, you're killing me. Just send me home, damn it. A few minutes goes by. This guy comes in needing a battery for his car. And I'm thinking to myself, not about getting this guy a battery. And I'm thinking, how in the hell can I get out of this store to go meet this chick? And I'm thinking, I gotta do something wrong. I'm almost to the point of quitting because I want to meet this girl so bad. So he says he needs a battery. I said, hell yeah, I'll fix you up. But keep in mind, back in the day at AutoZone, you could actually, we installed the batteries. I don't think they even do that anymore. But because of the liabilities with them. So we installed his battery for him. Except I did one thing. I hooked his battery up backwards. It fried everything in that damn van. And I could smell shit burning in it. And I'm over here like this. My manager walks up. Damn, Rob, what the hell? I'm like, sorry, sir. It was just an honest mistake. Just go home. Awesome. Went on that date that night, and well, I quit shortly after the AutoZone. And that's when I went to work for CarMax, right when I turned 18. But anyway, funny AutoZone story. I think about it every time I go to AutoZone now. Like, I think about those days being a zoner. And, yeah, and here I am back here now, buying parts still. It's so funny how this place has not changed a bit. They're gonna run me off in the AutoZone? I don't think they will. You want some cheesy hubcaps for your charger, Jeff? I'll buy it if you put it on your car. Feel it though. It feels so good.
I appreciate it.
You realize everybody has touched that. There's the cleanup stuff out. It's car wash day. I'll tell you something else that's crazy. Let's see if they still sell this shit. Hang on. The gimmicky ass additives. We used to sell so much of this shit back in the day. It was so crazy. Everybody bought it. Like all the used car guys bought it, and they were like dumping in like junky ass cars to make them quit smoking. Bet you they don't sell it anymore because it was like some gimmicky shit. But it was like they had two different ones. They had one for motors and one for transmissions, and that shit was so gimmicky. And it was like, it was on a bottle like that, but it was so gimmicky. Oh my God, motor honey, that's what it was. Look how thick this stuff is. And if you read the back of it, if you got like a 4-cylinder car, you only could put a half a bottle in of this crap. And it's like glue, and to get it to all pour out, like you had to like put it on top of your motor and let it warm up so you could actually pour it in because it's so thick. But we sold the hell out of that shit back in the day. It was nuts.
Making a movie?
Yeah, we are. No, well, YouTube stuff and just walking around.
And apparently he was like this big TikTok famous guy.
He wishes he was TikTok famous.
Yeah, I do. I'll just take my 2 YouTube play buttons and go cry. We sell collector cars and stuff like that. And he saw that Hummer. He's like, dude, we just got to take the Hummer for a ride, so we're just looking for an excuse to go ride around. I need some microfibers, so it works.
There you go.
We'll see ya.